From barefoot mornings with his chickens to shaping the future of podcasting and AI, Chris Doelle has built a life chasing curiosity and making it pay. I'm Michael Dargy, and in this Rebel episode, we dive into football, board games, big ideas, and why fear should never stop you. This episode of the Rebel is brought to you by my book, Brand Jitsu. All right, forget brand theory. This is branding that punches above its weight. After 25 years helping artists, entrepreneurs, and businesses stand out, I wrote Brand Jitsu. Move your brand from meh to memorable. It's the real stuff, story, strategy, and sharp positioning that makes people pay attention. Find it at your favorite bookstore or online at brandjitsu.com. Welcome to the Rebel. I'm your host, Michael Dargy, and somewhere across the world from me, we're going to find out where is Chris Doelle. Chris, how the heck are you?
I am doing wonderful, better than I deserve.
That's awesome. And just to geolocate you, not specifically, I don't need to know your street address, but where are you in the world right now?
I am in the heart of Texas. Oh, so out in the country in the heat. I'm loving it.
Yeah, the big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas.
That's right.
Oh, that's awesome. I do love Texans, I got to tell you.
We love to be loved. And generally, Texans love everybody else, too.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, Chris, just to catch us all up on the inner workings and the life of Chris Doelle, what is it that you're up to right now? Like, give us some framework.
Right now is, depending on when this goes out, if it goes out relatively soon, right now is the start of football season. And as you know, in Texas, it is a religion here, and it is the lion's share of what we do for the rest of the year is football related. So I'm scheduling interviews with coaches. I'm arranging for what my schedule is because I'm going to be attending games all over the state. So yeah, it's crazy time right now.
Oh, well, good for you. I got to tell you that, American sports is something to behold.
Yeah.
I've seen Major League Baseball games in Seattle. I've never seen a football game, college, professional or otherwise, but I have seen the stadiums, and the fans are something else.
Well, and it's a different level in Texas too, because the high school stadiums, our state championship has more attendance than something like 95% of the college bowl games.
What?
Yeah, there's 40,000, 50,000 people there.
Oh my God.
Yes. Okay. Everything's bigger, right?
Yeah. Oh, Texas. Texas.
Texas.
Texas. Amazing. So besides the football, which I love, what does your day-to-day look like? Like what is the Chris Doelle world? Business Success Academy is a thing.
Yeah. And we do some board games and stuff like that. We have a lot going on. My day actually starts out by me getting up before the sun, and you'd think, oh, he's going to go talk about how hard he works. Nope. I go outside, feed my chickens, take care of the gardening. I do this all barefoot, so I get grounded, and it's just a great way to start the day. You get the first rays of sunshine, and you're pumped.
Oh, wow. All right. That sounds like a hell of a way to start the day.
Yeah.
Are your chickens layers or are they food?
Yes. Oh, it's all layers. I eat 3 eggs for breakfast every day. So like, come on, girls, you got to keep up with me.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. And you're self-described as basically a lifelong self-learner.
Yes.
And a futurist, you're a consultant speaker, you're into AI and automation. You've got some cool tools on your website that I was going through, and I'm just like, oh man, I thought I knew AI. And then suddenly I'm like, maybe I'm not as prepared as I thought. So can you catch me up sort of with your worldview business wise? Well,
and you mentioned AI and not being caught up. I mean, it changes every day. So don't feel bad. And everybody says, oh, it changes all the time, but nothing has changed at the rate AI has ever.
100%, yeah.
So, yeah. So, my philosophy of business personally is find cool things you like to do and then see if there's a way to monetize it.
That's awesome.
Right.
I love it. Yeah. My life philosophy is to do cool and weird stuff with cool and weird people.
I love that. That.
That's awesome. So I guess if I were to go back in time and sort of investigate Chris Doelle. Now, here's the other thing that people should know before I do this is that you are one of the OG podcasters.
Yeah.
I'm talking OG, like the first, like fifth one and around.
Yeah.
That's pretty special.
Well, you could say it's special, or you could say it's ADHD, because that's what I do. I find cool things and I dive in, and I did back in 2004 when it was invented. Wow. It was invented by Adam Curry and Dave Weiner, and you may remember the name Adam Curry. He was an MTV VJ who did Headbangers Ball, and you would not think he's a nerd, but he was, and still is. He is the Podfather.
With the Podfather.
Yeah, and I just connected early on and thought, okay, how can I monetize this? So week one, I created 6 different shows.
Wow.
A hyper local one, a regional one, a international one, just to try and see, what could be made from all this. And yeah, the pioneers get the arrows, right?
Yeah.
It was 10 years before anybody was willing to spend any money on it.
Oh yeah, wild though. I mean, I came to it fairly late. I mean, I think we started Rebel in 2018. I started thinking about it 2017 because I started noticing it finally. Like it was just sort of infiltrating my world, and I was just like, oh, how does this work? So I needed to figure out how it worked and if I could do something with it. So that's really wild.
Yeah.
And 2004.
Yep. Whew. Yeah. And again, now everybody, when they hear podcasts, they think of this, they think of video, which back then was a video cast because it was before YouTube took off even.
Yeah.
But true podcasts are audio only. Mm-hmm. So that's where we got our start. And that's still the lion's share of what we do.
Yeah, 100%. Like us too. We're all over the world, but it's mostly audio. It's very rarely video. But we do the video. I think we started maybe last season. Yeah, really just making sure that every episode was captured. But man, that's wild. So now let me go back pre 2004. Like let's go back to maybe you're a 5-year-old Chris Doelle, maybe you're 15-year-old. I don't know what that looks like, but at some point you decided to go this way when everybody else went that
way. Right.
So how did that happen?
Well, I was born a poor black child.
This sounds like The Jerk. Isn't this like right from Steve Martin, The Jerk?
Exactly. Yeah. The Jerk. Yeah. And so, no, actually I was not. My father was an entrepreneur. He used to do stained glass for a company up in Minnesota. That's where he's from. Okay. And then he moved down here to start their location in Texas. Wow. And apparently one thing led to another. This was before my time. And he's like, forget it, I'm going to start my own. So I grew up seeing entrepreneurship. Wow. And he was always doing stuff. Ultralight airplanes, when they came out, he was helping build them. So I was immersed in that.
Wow, you didn't have a choice.
It was junior high school when I really got the bug, and I started. I don't know if you remember, you used to be able to take, and you probably still could. There's just not a margin in it now. Toothpicks and soak them in cinnamon oil. Uh-huh. And then you wrap them up in tin foil. Yeah. And I'd go sell toothpicks to the kids. And they loved them because they're hot,
Yeah, I haven't thought about the cinnamon toothpicks forever. Like that used to be such a thing.
Yeah, I used to do that all the time. Then in high school, I started, helping. First, I started repairing bicycles, and then started building bicycles because I was into cycling really big, the Tour de France and all that. So I just kind of went down that road, and computers were invented about that time. Mm-hmm. So I convinced our high school, hey, I can help you set up these computers.
What?
I had never touched one in my life.
What gives you the right, Chris?
and that was the thing. And that's really been my philosophy, is don't assume you can't do things. Right. Everybody out there is a human being. So you can talk to anybody. Yeah. They're just a person. Yeah. And you can try anything. And the only way to fail is not to try.
I love that. That is so cool. It's certainly a life philosophy everybody should try to adopt. Anyways, I'm working on a project called Get Lucky, which is about, the luck happens when you just show up and try something.
Yeah, the harder you work, the luckier you get.
Yeah, isn't that something? Oh, that's so cool. Well, what's your favorite? Oh no, let me ask this first. Do you believe in the side hustle culture, or are you just into what you're into?
Well, I tell you, I've been side hustling since long before it had a cool term, right? It was just like, oh, another shiny object, right?
Yeah, okay, Magpie.
Right. Yeah. So I think it's wonderful. I still do it, as we talked at the top of the show. I have a board game company. I do a podcasting company. Yeah. I have a lot of things going on. But what I've discovered as I get these gray hairs is focus gets you further. So yes, try everything, because you don't want to overlook an opportunity. You want to experience and learn as much as you can. Yeah. But yeah, don't throw things out just because they don't work really quick, because obviously podcasting didn't make me a penny for a decade.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I just love doing it.
Yeah. That's amazing. Do you have a favorite podcasting story?
Gosh, there's so many. I'm trying to think what, there's just a lot of them, and a lot of it revolves around helping people launch theirs, because, people think one of two things. They either think, oh yeah, I can't do this. This is too hard, or I don't, who would listen to me? Right.
Right. Yeah.
That was my co-host. And that's probably my favorite story. My co-host of Lone Star Gridiron, which was that first podcast, which covered Texas high school football. My friend Mike and I, known him since junior high school. We loved high school football. So we were living in Houston at the time. We found ourselves just going to a different game with good teams, right? Yeah. And podcasting came out, and I said, Mike, I think I have a way to get us in the game for free.
Ah, that's it. That is it.
Motivation, right?
Media
there.
pass, brother.
Exactly. And when I made the media pass, he was so nervous. Oh, well, we're going to get in trouble. I said, hey, the Houston Chronicle makes their media pass. Right. I can make my media pass. And so then, we'd go, and then I'd say, Mike, I think they'll even let us up in the press box. And he's like, okay, we'll try. And then the following week, I'm like, Mike, they'll even feed us, I bet.
Shut up. I love this. You're my people, Chris.
Right. Awesome. And that's what it grew into. And I started one called This Week in Houston also. Yeah. And I got into the flipping Super Bowl.
What?
Yeah. Long before anybody knew what a podcast was, they said, okay, you're media.
Yeah, media. Here you go. Yeah. Oh, man, I love that. People are going to be listening to this going, oh man, I got to make a media pass for my podcast.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm thinking, why haven't I done that yet? Yeah. Damn it. Okay.
Yeah. You can get into anything. I'm going to a comic convention in a nearby city this weekend, just because I want to.
I love it.
And I want backstage access to some of the famous people that'll be there.
Right on. Oh, and are you going to do anything with it? Are you going to?
Yeah, I'll record some interviews.
Yeah, right on. What's your portable recording kit? What does that look like?
Like this?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What's funny though is that it is really good.
Oh, it's great. Yeah. And you know, I had a video production company for years when I was in Houston, and I held off doing anything video related, just because I know how hard it is. But now with these phones, this is more powerful, better video, better audio than a $20,000 camera that I used to use.
I know. And instantly you can edit.
Yeah, exactly.
Edit on the fly if you want. Yeah, it's so
and auto titling, and you name it, all kinds of stuff that used to take weeks to put something together.
Oh my God. Okay, so I love living in the future.
Yes.
Now you're a futurist. What do you see coming up that maybe we should be thinking of, aware of, scared of?
I think one, there's some of all the above, right? Yeah. I think one, we're all going to become brands. you notice people who are brands, out there. But I think everybody is, especially if you're doing anything related to business. Your business will not be Joe the plumber, It'll become Joe the blah, blah, blah plumber or whatever, and you will build a brand.
Yeah.
But to do that...
Shameless plug, by the way.
I love that. There you go.
There's my book. Buy it on Amazon or wherever you get your favorite book, brandjitsu.com.
I love that. So you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
and to do that, though, you need to create content. Yeah. And I tell people the cornerstone of your content strategy should be a podcast because it is the most effective. Study came out, it was last year, I think, that said podcast hosts are the most trusted media in the world right now.
What?
And, well, if you think about it, who trusts the media, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It's not a high bar.
Hey, but
you're living in a time of a podcast president. I mean, he got like 30 million downloads going on Joe Rogan. It's insane the reach we have. Yeah. And that translates into another aspect of podcasting, which is advertising. Yeah. A study came out last year that said the ROAS, or return on ad spend for podcasts, is the highest of any medium out there. It beats billboards, television, radio, Facebook ads, you name it.
Well, I think specifically when the host does the natural voice read of it too, right? Because you trust them, and they're not necessarily, that they're selling it to help with their show, but they're also believe in it because as a host, I'm not going to take on anything I don't believe in because that's going to damage me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the study that came out last year said it was a 4.9x, which means for every dollar you spend, $4.90 in sales. Holy moly.
But a study came out last month that said it is now 5.5x.
What?
Yes, it's insane.
Holy
so if you had a machine that you could put in a quarter and get out 5.5 times that, you find every quarter you could.
Yeah. Give me that machine. Oh, wait, we have that machine.
We do. We're talking in that machine.
Yes. All right. Hear that, advertisers?
Yes.
Outstanding. Oh, that's really cool. All right. So what else is future for you?
The fact that if you want to invest in something, invest in power because all the need for power that's coming down the road.
Yeah, 100%.
It's funny. I'm not a big investor. I mean, I did invest in Bitcoin 20 years ago, which is awesome.
Good for you.
Yes.
Hot damn. I missed that boat. My buddy was telling me, but I didn't listen.
But again, not because I'm a big investor. I just thought it was cool.
Yeah.
But I've told people a few years ago, look, invest in NVIDIA because they do the chips.
Yeah.
That went crazy. Yeah. Now I'm telling people invest in power, electricity. It's going to be such a big deal. Yeah. So again, maybe that's my future is investment advice.
Okay. I love it. Yeah. Pay attention, people. Get on it.
Right.
Man, it was actually my eldest son who's into AI. He got in early. And he recommended me investing in NVIDIA a while back because he saw the writing on the wall years ago.
Yep.
And so talk to me about AI and automation, especially like GPT-5 just came out.
Yep.
And I read something recently that said AGI is just around the corner after GPT-5. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, they've been promising AGI. Actually, a lot of OpenAI thought AGI was coming with GPT-5,
right.
But 5 is good. It has a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be a dramatic shift in your worldview from 4 or 4.5 or anything like that.
Yeah.
The biggest change is the agentic AI.
Yeah, agentic is rad.
Oh, it's crazy. In fact, I'm doing a talk on the 15th on the Business Success Academy on agentic AI, where we're going to walk through some examples.
Wow.
And so I think that's the big thing is because if you think about it, if I had a staff member and I said, hey, I want you to go find all the plumbers in Poughkeepsie and, craft an email to them about the services we offer, maybe go analyze their website and take a look at what they need, what they offer. That would take weeks.
Yeah.
But I can tell the agent, the agentic AI, in one prompt.
Yeah.
And it'll say, oh, let me get to work. And it'll just go to town. Yeah. And at the end of maybe 10 minutes, if it's feeling silly, maybe 10 minutes, usually faster, it'll spit it all out. It'll have the email written. You can have it connect to your own Gmail account and write it.
Are you using N8N?
Say again?
Are you using N8N?
Yeah, I have used N8N and also Zapier.
Yeah, and Make.
And the other one I can't remember.
Make is the other one.
Make, yeah.
Wild. Yeah.
So it's insane.
Yeah. I mean, do you use Perplexity at all?
I do some. I don't as much, just because I kind of have a workflow with ChatGPT. I mean, I've got all of them. I've got Manus and DeepThink and all of them. And I am, for some reason I'm paying for all of them. But
I do too. But I use them for different things, and
yes,
I find some of them are better than others. I do some coding in Cursor, but I also have Windsurf. But I mean, they're both pretty much the same. It's just that they were hopscotching each other for a while.
Yeah, and that's what OpenAI is really good at. Is like Claude will get ahead in coding, and then 5 comes out, and that's where it really shines. It does a much better job of coding now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild to see the advancements and the stuff that we can do. Like we've created apps in days, not months.
Yeah,
that are deep.
Yeah, that's
and it's
crazy.
It's ridiculous, like what we can do these days. Oh, that's cool. Tell me about board games.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's go from digital to analog.
No, I'm with you. And I tell you that there's an interesting story of how I went from digital to analog, because, again, introducing computers into my high school, my friend and I, Mike, who started the high school football podcast with me, we also started writing sports games on computer. It's all text-based, but it was something we enjoyed doing. So we did that. And after we got into Lone Star Gridiron, it became this big site that gets millions of hits a year now and has historical data on every team going back over 100 years.
What?
Yeah. And I kept telling Mike, and he's like my guy that I always run things by, try to talk him into it, and he tells me how crazy it is.
Yeah.
But I kept telling him, let's make a computer game that lets you play the real teams against real teams, regardless of the year, based on their real stats. And he's like, knowing he's a computer guy, he's like, no, that's too hard. I don't want to do that. And I kept trying.
Yeah.
And finally, I don't know, I got connected with some board gaming group in Houston. Yeah. And I said, okay, let me pitch this. So I went to Mike. I said, how about a board game of that? He said, oh, I'm interested.
Well, you got to market.
Well, that's it. I didn't know if there's a market, but I remembered growing up, I played a game called Bullbound and another one called Pay Dirt from Avalon Hill. They were these what called bookcase games, and they'd sit on your bookshelf, and they look kind of like a book almost. Take it out. Yeah. It's cards and it's dice and it's, and I love that game. So I said, let's base it on kind of this idea, not the mechanics, not any of that.
Yeah.
We did a lot of research into different mechanics. We had to invent our own because we wanted the right ratios to come out. So we wanted realistic punt distances for high schools in the 80s versus high schools in the 2000s.
Oh, what's the difference? Is it big?
Oh, it is. It is. Yeah. I mean, the athletes, bigger, stronger, faster, right?
Yeah.
So we had to modify that. So we thought, okay. And we came out with a Kickstarter game called Friday Night Legends. And it was based on just Texas high school football teams. And we thought that's the biggest market. That's the one we're going to sell to. It did relatively well on Kickstarter. It made all its money and then some. But we discovered a large amount of people all over the country were saying, "Can you do one for my team in Ohio or my team?"
No.
And I'm like, I guess if we can find the stats.
Yeah.
And it just kind of exploded. And it's interesting because the game sells relatively inexpensively.
Yeah.
But the business model is in selling those sheets, those team sheets.
Sure.
Because we have to do the research, we have to put it together, we have to, print it out. And so I've got people who have spent $6,000 on sheets.
You're kidding me.
And I'm like, I love the game, but I don't love the game that much.
Well, this is the religion, right?
Yes. Yeah. And it was a guy in Miami who did that, know. And then it expanded. We then came out with a follow-up, Saturday Legends for college football. And we were going to come out with a pro football legends, but instead said, no, let's just put them all into one box, call it football legends. And now you get high school, college, pro, all of it in one game.
Wild. And
then, of course, we came out with basketball that did all the same. Plus, it has women's and has Olympic games and you name it.
Oh, my God. That's so cool.
Yeah. So it's a blast. And I love, everything I do is about telling stories. So these are great stories when you can say what is it, 1940 something Bears who were beat Washington 73-0. Can they take on Tom Brady's, Patriots?
Oh, right. Wouldn't that be wild?
Yeah. And you can play it.
Oh my God, Chris, that's rad.
Yeah.
What a cool idea. Way to chase it down to the ends of, the earth. That is.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Holy hell. What's your favorite Texas food?
Oh, it's got to be barbecue. And if you tell me Kansas City makes good barbecue, I'll tell you you're way wrong. It's decent. The worst barbecue in the world, and this is going to upset some people, is North Carolina because it's all vinegar. Vinegar is not barbecue.
Are you like a Texas rub? Is that your?
No. It's Central Texas barbecue is the best. Yeah. And it is just slow smoked, salt and pepper. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's it. It is so good. It falls apart, and but it takes they get up at 4 a.m. to start getting it ready, Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's well worth it. So, barbecue is my jam for sure.
All right. That's outstanding. That's cool. Do you have a smoker?
I do. Yes. Yeah. And I'm decent at it, but I can't put in 20 hours to smoke a brisket. I got too many other squirrels on scene.
So many squirrels, so little time.
Because you have to watch it. You can't just leave it.
Right. Yeah. Well, I've watched some of like America's Best Barbecue or something like that. Like some of these shows that have the barbecue pit bosses or something like that. Yeah. That's a religion.
Oh, it is. It is. And I tell you, that's one of the shows that's been on the back burner I've wanted to do, but just haven't found a way to do it yet.
Oh, well, one day, Chris, I believe in you.
Exactly.
Very cool. What's your what's your guilty pleasure? What's the thing that you do just for Chris?
Oh, geez. What do I do just for me? Business. I mean, that's it.
I kind of felt it's just you're just doing what you do.
Yeah, exactly. What's the saying? If you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
I've been gainfully unemployed my whole life.
Ah, yes, sir. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, so you're out there, you're barefoot, you're feeding chickens. The sun is just coming up, and you take a great big breath of that morning air, and you think to yourself, oh man, I just wish the world knew this one thing. What is the one thing that you wish the world knew?
That, and this is total shifting gears here, is that when children grow up, they grow up and believe what their parents say.
Yeah.
So everything you say to your child or your grandchild or any small child should be, you are amazing. You can do whatever the heck you want. Don't let anything stop you. And I did not realize that growing up because I had a mother who did that. And so I thought that's how everybody was.
Right. Oh, surprise.
And I've since discovered there are other people who have these traumas induced because of bad relationships and poor parenting, and people, it's like, you just crush a person's whole future if you're not kind and if you're not positive.
Love that.
I've got a son who's a Navy SEAL.
What?
Because from day one, it's like, hey, you can do this. There's nothing you can't do.
Oh my God. I can't even imagine trying to survive buds.
Yeah.
Nope.
Right. I look at him like, who is this guy?
Yeah. Holy shit. Whoops. That's really cool. That is such great advice. In all the years I've been doing the show, that's the first one.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome. Wow. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any, it seems like you don't have a lot of time to do this sort of thing, but do you like watch Netflix and
documentaries? I'm all about nonfiction, documentaries, books, you name it.
What's your favorite flavor? Like, who are you into, or what have you been into?
It's weird. I don't get into like true crime and stuff like that. I mean, I watch some of those. Serial killers fascinate me, but I'm not going to sit and watch serial killers all day.
Yeah.
I used to like American Greed because it was a crazy look at people who were shysters and con men.
Yeah.
But it could be as simple as how it's made kind of things. Watching a factory, and it's just anything to learn because we're a very, very short time. So
suck it all in
as much as you can, and that's why when I'm not listening to podcasts, I listen to nonfiction books on audio because if I'm driving to town, why waste that time?
Yeah. Wow. Your brain must be very flexible.
Well, it doesn't shut off. My wife, laments that. She goes, I would hate to be inside your head.
I think I probably hear the same thing from my girlfriend. Yeah. Okay. This is total non sequitur. Over easy scrambled sunny side up omelet. How do you do your eggs?
Oh, every morning it is a breakfast taquito that I make, with eggs and whatever else I have left over.
Amazing.
So it could be last night's asparagus. It could be, some chorizo or, some brisket that's left over, and again, another one that makes my wife's eyes roll because they're like, I can't believe you put that. I'm like, hey, I like it.
Yeah. Why not? Waste not, want not.
Yeah.
Oh, so cool. What's your favorite part about Texas?
I think the stories. I fell in love with Texas history and the pride and passion that surrounds the state, because very few states are like ours in that once we were a nation, but also every child in 7th grade learns Texas history. Oh. I don't know that happens in Indiana. I don't know that happens in Kansas, but we all learn it. And, for the longest time in elementary school, we would sing the Texas anthem. I don't even know it anymore, but
wow, isn't that something?
So the saying is, if you wonder if a man's from Texas, don't worry, he'll tell you. And the other one is, if you never ask a man if he's from Texas, because if he is, he'll tell you. If he doesn't, why embarrass him?
Oh, Texas. I love you guys. What's your favorite place to travel to?
In the world or in Texas?
In the world.
In the world.
The world's a big place.
It is a big place.
You're a curious guy.
Yeah, I want to go to Norway. I haven't been there yet because my mother was full-blooded Norwegian. So my father was German. But no, I just love those stories, the Norse stories. So I in the fjords and the beautiful landscape. So that's on my bucket list for sure.
I was going to say, that was my next question, is what's on your bucket list that you haven't done yet?
Yeah, I don't know, whatever tomorrow shows up, whatever happens. Because even in elementary school, when people would ask me, hey, have you ever done skydiving, or have you ever ridden a bull or whatever? I would never say no if I hadn't. I would say not yet.
Love it. Yeah.
And then I'd go out and try it.
Okay. What's your favorite source of transportation? Are you a motorcycle guy, car guy, truck?
Well, I used to race motocross.
Nice.
Yeah. And my brothers did a lot more than I did. I kind of came at the end, so I didn't, my parents were kind of out of it by then. Yeah. But I still loved it. I gave up riding motorcycles when I lived in Houston just because it was too hot when you stop.
Oh, yeah. I can't even imagine.
But I love cars. Although after I got married, I got rid of all my nice cars and thought I'd be,
responsible,
frugal, responsible. Thank you. But yeah, because I had a Z3 and a couple other nice vehicles. Nice. But yeah, I'm a car guy. I like cars.
Right on. You have a life well lived, I feel, and I just love polymaths and autodidactics. People that are just curious about the world and decide to go look under that rock and, not just see what's under it, but, really kind of maybe get under the rock with whatever's there.
And investigate.
Get into it. And there's these people in the world, I call them rebels in waiting, and you call it whatever you will. The great example is Wile E. Coyote walks off the cliff and has not yet realized there's nothing below him until he looks down and he's got the sign.
Right.
So these are people that are maybe about to embark on their first adventure, in the middle of one. They don't know what the next move should be. What advice would you give them to help them get to where they're going?
My first impulse is say, don't be afraid, but it's okay to be afraid. Be afraid to go anyway. They say, I think John Wayne said, courage is not being afraid. It's being afraid and doing it anyway.
Yeah, right on.
And so that's what I'd say is, don't let those fears stop you, and definitely don't let those voices in your head that other people put there stop you. So get out there. There's nothing you can't do at all, period. And so try it. You just may find out you like it, or maybe you're amazing at it.
Chris Doelle, this has been an extraordinary way to spend time. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, you bet. I've loved it, and I'm definitely going to get you on my show.
Can't wait.
Thanks so much for listening to this episode. Hey, if you're an artist, scientist, entrepreneur, or business owner who wants a smooth and proven method to find, shape, and share your story with the world, head on over to brandjitsu.com and order a copy of my book, Brand Jitsu, Move Your Brand from Meh to Memorable. I've been your host, Michael Dargy, and this has been the Rebel Podcast. It's a podcast for creative rebels and entrepreneurs all over the world. And hey, if you're a rebel or you know a rebel, head on over to therebelrebelpodcast.com and fill out the guest request form. Thanks so much for listening. Until next time.